decided to do a summer inspired look that is a lot more fun and crazy and not as wearable or as neutral as I would usually go for. So I'm going to be using colors from the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I actually used every single one of the colors in here. So if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, just keep on watching. So I just finished priming my eyes with the Wet n Wild Fergie primer. I don't know what it's called because, as you can see, everything completely rubbed off. So I just finished priming my eyes. I also applied a color to help blend everything out, and I'm just gonna put this under the brow, and then I'm gonna take it down right into where my crease starts, and then I'm gonna bring it in towards the inner corner all the way down there. Next thing I'm going to do is take my NYX pencil in the color Milk, and I'm just going to place this all over the eyelid, not up anywhere past the crease, and as well I'm going to place it pretty far in. I'm going to kind of place it in and down, and I'm also going to place kind of like a liner type line on my lower lash line because we are adding colors to the bottom. So the first color I'm using is Fringe, which is right here, and I'm just going to place that all over my lid. So now that we have this pretty dark color, I'm going to take the color Freak, which is this green color right here, and I'm going to place that all over the lid. Then I'm going to take a tiny bit of the color Trash, which is this really lime green color, and I'm just going to place it right in the center and then blend it out a little. I'm going to take this color called Revolt, and I'm just going to place that again in the center of the lid. I put a lot of color on my fingers, so I'm just going to kind of rub off some of the extraness. This is mainly just for like adding a little touch of glitter on here. So now the next color is to take a blending brush, kind of like this one right here, and I'm going to be taking the color Slow Burn, which is this red color, red orangey, and this is what I'm doing. I'm just taking one tap worth of it. As you can see, I have a lot of color on there already, so you don't want to make this too crazy, so I'm kind of going to top off a little bit of it and just place whatever is left in there. Now we're just focusing on blending those edges and making them as smooth as possible. It usually won't take too long because we added that primer powder first. Next, I'm taking the color Savage, which is this hot pink color, and I'm going to focus this. Again, a little bit goes a long way, and I'm gonna focus this right here. I'm gonna focus it in this outer corner and then blend it. So now that this color is blended, I'm now going to take a blending brush looking, but the bristles are a little more compact, so it's going to hold a lot more color. It's going to help intensify whatever we use it on. So I'm going to take the color called Jilted right here, which is like a mauvey, pinkish, burgundy-ish, purplish color. I'm going to start by placing this in the outer corner and in the crease. This is going to help blend in the purple later on. And I'm going to go back with the blending brush I was using, and I have nothing on it now, so just whatever color is left on there, and then I'm just going to help blend that color a little bit better. Now I'm going to take the color Urban, which is this purple color right here, and I'm going to focus that on the outer corner, but I am going to bring it in about halfway through, but it's going to be a little more blended. So now to deepen this crease or this outer corner even more, I'm going to take the color Chaos, which is this electric blue color, and I'm going to take a lot of it. I'm just going to focus it in the corner right here, and this is going to help deepen up that purple color. Now that I'm done with the upper eyelid part, we're going to come down to this lower area. I'm going to take an angled brush, a really tiny angled brush. This is what it looks like. And what I'm going to do, it's not going to look like it blends, but it's going to blend once I show you. So I'm going to take that chaos color again, and I'm going to connect it to my upper lash line and my lower lash line. We're going to create that connection right here. Then I'm going to take the color Gonzo, I believe. Yeah, Gonzo, which is up here. It's more of like a turquoise electric blue type of color. I'm going to place that right in the center. And then I'm going to take the color Jilted, and notice that I'm not removing any of the color I have on my brush, just because it's going to help to get like really blended look. So I'm going to take the color Jilted again. I'm going to place this in the inner corner right here, or more towards the inner corner. Not exactly the inner corner, but like right before like our tear duct starts. And I'm going to blend this color back. And you're going to see what happens is that this color will turn this color next to it into a purple color. And then lastly, I'm going to take the purple color called Urban from the palette, and I'm going to go over that electric blue color, and that's going to help blend it into a more like purpley dark color. Now for the inner corner, this is what I was kind of having trouble with because I wanted to use every single color in the palette, so I kind of already did. But lastly, I'm going to take the color Thrash, which we barely used, and I'm going to, before I put it into my inner corner, I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Pencil again in Milk, and I'm going to intensify the whiteness all in here. So I'm going to take the color Thrash, and I'm going to take this little, I don't know, this brush has like a little rounded edge to it, so that's just what it looks like. And I'm going to place this color all in the inner corner. So that's what we got now. And before we're done, I'm going to take some of the silver color, again called Revolt, and I'm going to place that on top of that green color. It's going to help tone it down and kind of add a little bit more sparkle into this inner corner. And then you can leave it like that, but I want it to be a little bit more lighter and brighter up in the inner corner. So I'm going to take a slightly tapered brush like this, and I'm going to take a white color. I'm just using Snow from my Lorac palette, but you can use any white color. And I'm just going to place this right on top of that color just to intensify the whiteness. But there is still a tone of green under there, it's just not as vibrant. So yeah, I don't want it to be so much about the eyeliner as I do. I want it to be just a showcase of the colors I have in my eyes. So I'm going to be taking the Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to slightly line my eyes. It's mainly just so that my eyelashes pop out a little bit more, but as you can see, this line is really, really thin. And I also didn't take the liner like all the way into like my inner corner like I usually would, because again, I don't want the focus to be the eyeliner. So now I'm just going to take my mascara and go ahead and apply that. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some liner to my lower lash line. I'm using the Jessie's Girl tattoo pen. And I'm just gonna slightly, again, just to enhance my lower lash line, I'm just gonna create a super small line. And I did decide to create a tiny wing, so I'm just gonna do that same wing on this eye. And now I'm just gonna add some mascara to my lower lashes. So for my lips, I did put some foundation over them just to kind of cover them up. And I did set it with powder just so that in case whatever lipstick I put it doesn't bleed or anything like that. Now I'm just using this. It's the CO Bigelow Rose Salve, which is like one of my favorite things ever. I'm just putting that on top of the foundation. And it kind of works out like a nude lipstick, I guess. Then I am going to take a tiny bit of this color. It's Barely Bloomed by Maybelline, and I'm just going to put this all over my lips. So since the eyes are so bold, I went a lot more subtle with both the blush and the lips. As for the makeup, again, this is what it looks like. It is super bright and super fun. So I hope you all enjoyed this summer inspired makeup, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!
Other people would be
Your hair
like,
looks hecka light.
other people would be like,
bye! So now that we've got this interesting look going on, I want you to see how it looks with my glasses on, but it doesn't show. That didn't make sense. Perfect. Okay.